Today we're at Erik Penser Bank with Maxim Barskiy, who's CEO of Matra Petroleum. Maxim, what is it that Matra does?
Matra Petroleum holds assets in the old oil and gas province of United States called Texas Panhandle. It's the area in the north of Texas, close to Oklahoma, which was founded in 1903. So quite an old province where we've been able to build sizable asset base. We have 23 million barrels of oil equivalent, and we focus on producing oil and gas in this area. We've built this portfolio in 2013-2014 during the $100 per barrel oil price. Since that, we've been studying the field through the drilling, through the recompletion, through different enhancement techniques. We have a large portfolio of wells, about 600 wells, of which we're producing 300. We have a lot of different ways to increase production from this field. And we believe that, and the reserve report is showing that the potential of this field is to produce 6,000 barrels a day from the asset base that we currently have.
And if we look at the Panhandle region of Texas, you currently have over 130 leases. What can you say about the typical characteristics of these fields in Sweden?
This is very shallow. This is in the United States called 3,000 feet. It's 1,000 meters, so 1 kilometer depth. It takes only 5 days to drill that well, and another 2 days to frack it. So it's a cheap well. It cost us only $350,000 to drill and to frack and to complete it, to bring it to production. We have more than 460 locations to drill. So only 10% of our reserves has been developed, and 90% is the way to go. So this asset base is on the stage of industrial drilling. It's not exploration, it's not appraisal. We've done all the work on the ground for the infrastructure. It's only to drill, to drill, to drill, to drill.
And what do you think are the advantages of being active in the US oil industry compared to other regions?
There is an obvious advantage, is the taxation and the ownership structure. United States is a unique market. It's the only market in the world where there is a private ownership for mineral rights, for oil reserves and gas reserves. Everywhere else in the world, the government owns reserves and you basically just an operator. Here we lease from the owners of mineral rights and we pay royalty. And all together, the royalty plus all the US state taxes and local taxes is about 25 to 30% of the revenue. Unlike, for example, Russia, where I used to operate, it was almost 95% from the revenue. And that's, you can see the difference. And of course, the legal environment. The US system, legal system, is very efficient.
And also, the oil price has deteriorated in the recent years. What do you believe are some of the positives of a low price for you?
For me, unfortunately not, because I've lost more than I gained. But for the economy as the whole, I believe it's a big support for demand growth in different industries. The energy cost is a part of everything, of any production, and that's why the low prices for 3 years, I think, has been the factor for the overall growth that we can see now start picking up in Europe and United States and in emerging markets. So it's been good for the global economy. For the oil industry, it was a disaster. It was very difficult. Not many companies survived. We have learned a lot through this downturn period. We have learned how to operate at the low-cost environment and how to keep the cost controllable.
Okay.
So it was a learning curve. this downturn.
Yeah. And also, you're listed in Stockholm. Could you tell us the idea behind this?
Sure. It's a comeback. I've been very successful with another project in Stockholm, which was from 2004 to 2008. That was the years I was involved in the company that was listed here. It was called West Siberian Resources. And then we merged with Alliance Oil, and I left the company in 2008. But it was a great story where we have grown from 1,000 barrel a day to 50,000 barrel a day. When I was leaving the company, the value of that company was $4 billion. We had a lot of shareholders that made money with us. We had almost 40,000 shareholders here. So I'm not new to this market. I feel comfortable here, and there are a lot of people who remember that story, and we hope that they will believe in our new story in the Texas production.
Last question then. What kind of potential success factors do you see in Matra Petroleum?
There is always two factors. One is the team, and second is the reserves. The reserves have a lot of potential and with a low risk. And the team that we have is a team that has been with me in the West Siberian Resource Project. So these two factors is the recipe for success. And hopefully the oil price we can only hope for. We don't control that factor.
With that, I want to thank you for coming and wish you good luck in the future.
Thank you very much.